Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of WWE 2K22 Universe Mode, and welcome to the second edition of NXT. Tonight, we will see our second NXT Championship qualifying match, and we will also see Tegan Nox take on Ember Moon in women's singles action. Before we get to those featured matches, let's see some other results that happened here tonight on NXT. Of course, earlier tonight, Marcel Bartel and Fabian Eichner of Imperium will get the win over Breezango. Good tag team win for them there. Kyle O'Reilly will defeat Timothy Thatcher in singles action. And then in a triple threat match, we will see Braun Breaker. He is going to get the win over Roderick Strong and Dexter Lumis. And now, let's get into our first featured contest. Ember Moon now making her way to the ring. Ember, a former NXT Women's Champion, had a run on the main roster, but it didn't go as planned. But now she's back here in NXT, and she's looking to reinvent herself to get her back on track. It was a stumble going up to the main roster. She had, I believe, only one title match against Bayley, and she didn't win that match. And ever since then, she's just been struggling to find her place. But now she's back here in NXT, a place that she's familiar with, to possibly get the feel, get back into the swing of things. But she faces Tegan Nox here tonight. Of course, Tegan got a victory over Candice LeRae last week. It wasn't a featured match, but it was on the card nonetheless. And Ember Moon looks pretty confident here tonight. She thinks she's going to be able to get a much-needed victory to possibly get her name in the running for an NXT Women's Championship shot. But you got to think, if this woman here wins here tonight, she could be the leading candidate to possibly get into that NXT Women's Championship match. Here is Tegan Nox, the girl with the shiniest wizard, making her way to the ring. Of course, Tegan, we all know the adversity she's had to overcome here early on in her WWE career. You see that knee brace on the left knee of Tegan Nox. But it hasn't derailed her. She's still very passionate about this business. She's still very passionate about what her goals are. And her goals, as we talked to her earlier today, is she has one goal right now, and that's become NXT Women's Champion in this series. And she'll have a great start if she can get this win here tonight after securing a win over Candice LeRae last week. And she could possibly be the front runner to get named for that NXT Women's Championship match as we are underway between these two ladies, Tegan Nox and Ember Moon, going at it. Now Tegan with the early advantage as Ember up and slams her down. Of course, this NXT Women's locker room, one of the greatest locker rooms around the world in the women's division. It's probably even more talented than the main roster, but let's not tell them that. Now Ember Moon with a snap suplex there to Tegan Nox. It's a big matchup for Ember Moon. Her first matchup, I believe, in this series. She doesn't want to start out 0-1. It would hurt her very much as she looks to possibly be one of the top women on this roster. But for Tegan Nox, a win here tonight is going to catapult her status up the ranks here in NXT. And I would be surprised if she won here tonight, she does not get named for that championship match at TakeOver in Your House. That would just baffle me. But we'll have to see what happens here tonight. Anybody can win on any given night here in NXT. Now Ember Moon with a kick takes down Tegan Nox. So far these two wins seem evenly matched. Ember now with the takedown. Now Tegan needs to get back into this. Ember now with the head scissors and elbow to the forehead of Tegan Nox. And Ember going for that head scissors once again, trying to wear down Tegan Nox. Now Ember's going to go to the apron. What's she looking for here? Oh, Tegan with the right hand. Now a drop kick takes down Ember to the outside. And now Nox heading to the top rope. What's she looking for here? Calling for Ember to get up. This is NXT. What is she going to do? We take risk. Oh, and a crossbody by Tegan Nox off the top rope. What a way to kick off tonight. These two women leaving it all on the line, it seems. Well, Tegan has so far, at least. Tegan with the ground and pound there. Tegan now with some chops. Now a kick to Ember Moon. The ref trying to get these two attention, but Tegan just beating the hell out of Ember Moon on the outside as she slams Ember's face onto the apron. My goodness. Now Tegan Nox sending Ember into the steps. Aggressive side of Tegan Nox here. This is what she's got to have if she wants to make it to the top here in this NXT Women's Division. Now Tegan with a kick to the back of Ember as the ref is now at a count of 5. These two have got to be careful. Ember just thrown. Now count of 6. Tegan has been in control nearly this entire match. And now we'll send Ember back into the ring. And Tegan will follow shortly after. Now let's see what Tegan's looking for here. Now a kick to the gut. Now Tegan with a sunset flip powerbomb going for the cover already. And oh my goodness, that's it. Oh my goodness, Tegan Nox making quick work of Ember Moon. Not a good showing for Ember Moon, but Tegan Nox a dominating performance. And you got to think Mr. McMahon saw that one firsthand. What a win here for Tegan Nox. Let's get set for our main event. NXT Championship qualifier here tonight is our main event once again, as here comes one of the contestants, Isaiah Swerve Scott. Swerve hasn't gotten many opportunities here in NXT, but when he does, he tries to make the best of it, and this is a big opportunity for him. He can get into the NXT Championship match. It would be his first shot at the NXT Championship in his career. Of course, we already know Pete Dunne is already qualified for the Fatal 4-Way match at TakeOver. He defeated Tommaso Ciampa last week. Swerve Scott will have another tough task ahead of him as well, as he faces one of NXT's cornerstones, one of the pillars of NXT in people's minds. As we all know him as Johnny Takeovers, here comes Johnny Gargano. A big test for Swerve Scott here tonight. NXT's only Triple Crown champion. As always, you see here, Austin Theory and Candice LeRae The Way are here with Gargano to support him during this matchup. Of course, Candice LeRae, the wife of Johnny Gargano, and Austin Theory. Gargano calls him his son. They've taken him under their wing, and they look to mold him into a great superstar. And I mean, hey, learn from Johnny Gargano. That is something. That can mold you into an outstanding superstar, as we know of the in-ring ability Johnny has and the success he's had here in NXT. Like we said, Swerve, this is a big test for him. Not only does he have to face Johnny Gargano, one of the best on the NXT roster, but he has Candice LeRae and Austin Theory on the outside to also worry about. The numbers and the odds are stacked against Swerve Scott. Will he be able to pull this off here tonight as the ref gets us underway and Gargano out of the gate, showing his experience against Swerve with a sweep of the leg and now taking out the other one. Of course, Gargano, former NXT champion, North American champion, tag team champion. Gargano's really done it all here in NXT. And now he wants to become the first ever NXT champion in this series. Of course, with the history between Gargano and Ciampa, you got to think Gargano was pretty pleased that Pete Dunne defeated Tommaso Ciampa last week, but now he's got to focus on this match and this match right here, because the same thing could happen to him. You never know. As now Swerve with a crossbody taking down Gargano, and no, Gargano moves out of the way of the springboard moonsault that time. Swerve trying to take all the risk in this match, and why not? I mean, this is the biggest match of his career. He could possibly get into contention for the NXT Championship here tonight. Now Gargano is going to head to the top rope. Candice LeRae and Austin Theory look on. And now Gargano takes down Swerve Scott. Swerve fighting back, sweeps the leg of Gargano and misses the moonsault just completely. I don't know what the strategy was there. Of course, you know Pete Dunne has to be watching this matchup from somewhere. Now Gargano takes down Swerve Scott with some sort of Falcon Arrow, I believe. Now Gargano just stomping on the face of Swerve. Now sending him to the corner. Gargano taking his time. This is the type of pace Gargano likes. And now he's probably looking for lawn dart, and he's got it. Lawn dart by Johnny Gargano. Swerve could be done for. He moves out of the way there. Kick to the face of Johnny. Swerve trying to fight back. Now Swerve. Oh my goodness, what a knee to the jaw of Gargano. Johnny, though, fighting back a little bit there. Now what's he going to look to do? Now Swerve with the counter, a kick to the gut. Swerve looking to move Johnny away from the ropes. I don't know what he's going to be thinking of here. Oh, the standing moonsault by Swerve. Cover on Gargano to advance the takeover, and a kick out at 2. That's not going to be enough to take down Johnny Gargano. There's got to be a little bit more offense in this matchup by Swerve. Now what's Swerve looking for here? Uh-oh, takes Gargano down. Oh, there's the kick. The kick by Swerve. Will this do it? The cover by Swerve to pull off the biggest upset known to man here NXT so far in this series. And a kick out. Gargano not going to give up that easily. Uh-oh, now Gargano, he caught Swerve, and now he's locked in the Gargano escape. The Gargano escape locked in by Gargano. Will Swerve tap out? Will Swerve tap out? He's close to the ropes, but he hasn't moved. Swerve trying to fight out, and Gargano just lets him go. A very questionable strategy by Gargano. Now Johnny with a frog splash. A very long frog splash, it seemed. But Swerve playing a little bit of possum there. And now looking for that moonsault, and he's got it. I don't think he got all of it. But now Swerve stomping on the ankle of Gargano. What a matchup this has been. These two looking evenly matched so far. Now Gargano once again taking out the legs of Swerve Scott. Now what's he looking to do here? He's going to just swerve back to the corner. Is he going to look for that lawn dart once again? I think he is. He's got Swerve up, and he's got the lawn dart to connect. Now what's he going to look for here? Gargano possibly looking for another Gargano escape, but Swerve's foot, it looks like his left foot is on the rope, and it is. Not enough ring awareness from Johnny Gargano right there. Now heading to the middle rope is Gargano as Theory and Candice cheer him on. They haven't really gotten involved in this matchup. They're letting Gargano try to do this by himself. But you never know. At some point, they could get involved in this match. We'll just have to see as this goes on. Now Swerve going to send Gargano now to the corner, but Gargano didn't even go to the corner. He just kept running and ended up stopping himself. And now Swerve sent to the outside. And that's not where Swerve wants to be with Candice and Austin Theory also out there. Gargano's going to follow him out there and continue the assault. As we said, not where Swerve wants to be. It's a dangerous place here on the outside, especially with the upstart Austin Theory. And if Gargano's been teaching him the way we think he's been teaching him, Swerve, it could be over for him in a matter of seconds if he doesn't get back in the ring at some point. Now what's Swerve looking to do? He's going to send Johnny into our commentary table. He's going to send him into the commentary table again. Johnny, though, pushes Swerve off there. Ref now at the count of 7. Johnny sending Swerve. And oh, look at this. Oh, are you kidding me? Now look at Austin Theory. Johnny trying to win by any means necessary. Swerve takes a look at Theory for a second and does get back to the ring. Oh, my goodness. Johnny misses the hit there, though. And now Swerve takes down Gargano. Oh my goodness. And Swerve looking to end this one. Is he going to be able to pull it off? Takes down Gargano. And there he is. He's got him. Swerve. He's going to move Gargano away from the ropes. Great strategy by Swerve. Gargano should have did this earlier before he hit that Gargano escape. The cover by Swerve. Oh my goodness! Swerve is going to NXT TakeOver. Gargano and Ciampa, they didn't make it. Unbelievable. What a way to end NXT. Swerve with the upset. He's going to take over to fight for the NXT Championship along with Pete Dunne. Thank you for joining us here tonight. We will see you next time. What a win for Isaiah Swerve Scott.